Absolutely. If you don't like an AMC putting money into IPOs, stop the SIP there.
Saying the way SIPs are being sold right now are for people who are not financially literate.
Just a point here. Yes, people should be careful, but the whole argument on price is that the most worried person about the price is the promoter of the company who's coming out with the IPO. If that promoter, she or he, is pricing at a particular level, she or he is taking the risk that the IPO may not get subscribed as well at a higher valuation.
And we've seen that.
Nobody's putting a gun to any of our heads to go out and invest.
Absolutely. No, but so that's where the mutual fund bit comes in. As individual investors, yes, your wish, no gun, etc. But as mutual funds are custodians of money, of people who don't really have the ability to make that choice. You are making it, which is why just because you need a place to park, I don't think that's going to be a clean sheet. You're going to have to come and justify every move at some point or the other, including at what valuation you bought into an IPO and in the secondary market as well.
And just to drive home that point, if you think about it, some of these large mutual fund schemes that do subscribe to these IPOs, what does it end up being? It's 0.03% of your assets under management. So even if it bombs, it's not going to move the needle on their NAV at all.
So you're actually you're countering
I'm not
her.
countering.
Yeah.
I'm
you
saying,
are contradicting
I'm not.
Let
me complete the sentence. What I'm trying to say is these guys are creating an ecosystem where paper gets absorbed for whatever reason, right? They stand in as anchor investors. They stand in to say that I will stand in if there is not enough subscription. To the extent that even if they don't necessarily believe in a company's valuation,
Alex, you don't know that. You don't know that. If they are putting in the...
No, you've seen so many situations where IPOs have bombed.
No, Alex, that's separate. But we don't know that they don't believe in the growth part one, and part two, just the limited point out here as well, that you know the names of the AMCs who are not putting in money in their IPO.
Absolutely.
If you don't like an AMC putting money into IPOs, stop the SIP there. Put the money into that one.
No, the mass of the investors in SIPs are not that educated.
But they should.
Are not that.
Tamanna, if you are taking 5 hours for going... No, wait, let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. If you're taking 5 hours to go out to a mall for getting a discount of 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 bucks on a sale, you spend 5 hours doing this research.
Or
you should.
Then I will invest myself.
No. Studying stocks is very different from studying mutual funds.
The way SIPs are being sold right now are for people who are not financially literate to the extent that you think.
They're not even looking at it.
Which is why you should go through an advisor who can put the money in the right mutual funds.
And then that advisor has a higher responsibility.
Yeah,
so that's where
which is fine then.